Hi guys, welcome back to Our Texas Homestead. Today I'm going to be canning up some corn. One of our neighbors had a big old sign out that they had sweet corn. So Mike stopped in and bought some and it was really good. So we went back and bought 50 ears of corn and I'm going to get it canned up today so we can have it all year long. So I've already got most of it off the cob, but I figured I'd bring y'all in for the last couple. I got a bowl and I just sit it on there and then run the knife around it. There. So I'm just going to do the cold pack method. If you want to do the hot pack method, you could blanch your corn for 5 minutes before you put it in the jars. But I'm just going to do it this way. So I got my jars over here. I had them sitting in hot water so they're warm. And we're just going to fill the jars up with the corn, leaving 1-inch headspace. You can add half a teaspoon of salt if you want, but when I did salt with green beans, they ended up too salty, so I'm just going to do the corn and salt it when I warm it up to eat it. So we got this corn for 50 cents a ear, so $25, and we'll probably get, I think, 24 jars. So definitely cheaper than going to the grocery store and buying it, and this was a lot better than any corn we've had, either fresh at the grocery store or in a can. And then you fill them up with hot water. Too much. So you got 1-inch headspace, and then we'll debubble it. Add just a touch more water. And then we're going to take our rag with a little vinegar. And then we just run it around the outside of it. Make sure it's clean. Put a new lid on there and a ring. Just finger tight, and then set it aside. I'll get the rest of them all jarred up and I'll bring it back for when it's time to put it in the canner. Okay, so we got, I think it was 19 pints of corn out of that 50 ears. If you ever find a butcher block like this on wheels, it's super handy for when you're wanting to can outside because it's too hot. So I got the where is it at? There. I got the pressure canner already warming up. put some oil around the rim so it doesn't stick. We're gonna get our jars in. I got like 3 inches of water in the bottom. Not wanting to stay up on that little ring that's in the bottom. Once I get more in there, it'll stay up. Put the second rack in there so I can double stack them. Okay, it always takes me a minute to get the lid on there right. So, get all the little things up. And then you want to go across from each other to tighten. Okay, so now we're going to let this come up, and when it starts steaming, I'll bring you back in. Okay, so it's been venting for 10 minutes. I'm going to put my weight on 10 pounds. And I'm going to wait for it to come up to 10 pounds of pressure. And then I'm going to let it cook for 55 minutes. I'll bring you back there. Okay, so it processed for 55 minutes. I let the pressure come down to 0. Now it's going to let it sit for another 10 minutes. Forgot to tell you how long it goes for quartz. For quartz, you're going to process it for an hour and 25 minutes. Pints are 55 minutes. So I'll bring you back in 10 minutes when it's time to take them out. So it's been 10 minutes. So we're going to get it opened up. And there we go. 19 cans of corn to put on the shelf. I forgot to tell you, since some of y'all probably haven't canned before, let them sit on either a wooden cutting board or a butcher block, or put a towel on your counter because it'll crack otherwise because they're so hot. But let them all ping and seal, sit for 24 hours, and then you can take the rings off and clean them. Alrighty, starting to ping. So we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, and if you don't want to can them and you just want to freeze them, you can blanch them for 3 minutes, and then throw them in the freezer, and then you still got fresh corn, or somewhat fresh corn, all year long. So we'll see you next time. Bye.